I am not a very emotional woman. I take no shame in that, though it does require a certain amount of hassle and effort to retain social opinion. I personally find the image of a beautiful bride, draped in black velvets and veils, prostrate upon an open casket, weeping and tearing at perfectly coiffed hair, ridiculous. I can't imagine anyone could feel so strongly they carried on in such a fashion, though my current entourage are making quite a case of themselves. I feel no affection for my late husband. He kept me well fed and clothed, and though he gave me no children, I do not mind. I find the little creatures repulsing, if necessary. If I were ever to find myself pregnant, I would likely cast myself down the stairs at the earliest convenience. Motherhood is a weakness I have no need for, and thus, my current standing in society is all I need of my husband. I have no more use for them. I do, however, have use for his sisters and cousins. My husband was not a well-liked man. His cold words and strict ways made him no friends and left him no family, and under normal circumstances, the weeping and screeching woman encircling me would rather split as he was lowered. But that would not do. A man of status demands respect in his procession, and a wife who could not organize such ceremony. It would not do to have a small affair. These theatrics are distasteful, but must go on. We must keep up appearances. The women wail like injured beasts, tear-catchers cupped and shaking hands as they sob wildly. Townspeople and mourners solemnly glance toward them every few moments, and I can see approval in their stares. Distracted by the circus of it all, they rarely look at me, though the thick black veil does its job to hide the lack of misery in my features. I roll my own tear-catcher, ordinate and expensive, between my fingers. Before the day's end, its identical replacement will be provided by one of the sisters in its stead, to uphold the illusion of my own mourning. Whoever can provide the loudest shrieks of despair, the fattest tears of heartbreak, will have earned the honor. And she will be the first to win back possession of her child. It is only fair, I must assume, if she's willing to weep the loudest for the little beast's life. One of my husband's cousins, a frail young thing, holds an empty bottle. She shakes and gazes off into space, pallid and swaying in the wind, but no tears and no cries. It's a pity. Her little infant is one of the more well-behaved of the lot in the basement, but she can always have another. There is no lack of children in this town. I'm not a very emotional woman. I take no shame in that.